Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's DLloyd. So we are back with another episode of our Madden 19 Tennessee Titans Connected Franchise Series. Now listen, we have dropped 2 games in a row. Yes, 2 tough games, but we lost to the Patriots, we lost to the Cowboys. That is 2 losses in a row. And we have gone from 4-3 to 4-5. So below 500, but we are still fighting for opportunity to try to win this division. Only a game behind the Houston Texans, so we play next week. And we get a game that should be easy on paper as we take on the Indianapolis Colts this week. They are 2-7. You see, we are 4-5. Hopefully, we can get a victory this week and we can continue trying to win this division. Now, as for scouting, we've been having some issues, to say the least, with our receiver position. Yes, Tajae Sharp had a great game last week, but is he somebody we want to rely upon long term? Rashard Matthews, his contract ends this year, so we don't know what we're going to do at the receiver spot. So we are going to continue to scout a ton of these receivers, and now we're scouting just about every single one that we can. So we have 183 points at this point left, and we're going to use every single one of them trying to scout a wide receiver. And you see this pretty decent one. This guy's 6'6", 221. So Colin Johnson was a guy who I was interested in, but he really didn't impress me even to be 6'6". Anthony Johnson, I like that B+ short route running. So this is a guy who I could be interested in, especially late in round number 4. If we could try to get one late and don't have to spend a crazy high pick, unless of course whoever we could get early is the beast. We don't want to have to try to get a crazy early receiver that early. If we could get a nice guy who can fit into the slot, who can just fit in currently late in the draft, that is the route we want to go. And we're just hoping that somebody could be in free agency, that big name receiver, ideally maybe like an Odell Beckham. I'm not sure if he signed his contract or not, but if he becomes a free agent, you know we're going to be all over that. So we're still going to see what happens, but this will for sure be a position that we address in the offseason, whether it's via trade, signing a free agent, or the draft. We will be addressing this wide receiver position because we have Corey Davis, and he has been extremely up and down, and especially with our quarterback and Mariota struggling, we definitely want to make sure we get that go-to target who's consistent on a week-to-week basis. I think that will help out our offense tremendously. So I'm using our final points right here on KJ Hill, a late 7th rounder. And we're going to go ahead and put him on our recruiting board. He's not bad for a guy who you could potentially get at the very end of the draft. But we're going into this week's episode, and for today's episode, like I said earlier, we're going to be taking on the Indianapolis Colts. So they are 2-7. We are 4-5. On paper, at least on paper, we should win this game. But our offense been playing a little bit better. If our defense does what they've been doing all season, our offense does what they've been doing the last few games, I think we should be able to come out of here with that victory. You see, we are on the road, so this should be a very good matchup, but we should win it, hopefully. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump straight to the actual gameplay. We get the football first. We see Mariota coming onto the field. 13 TDs, 13 interceptions. Pretty much even stats. Last season in real life, he had 13 TDs and 15 picks. It looks like he's along those lines at this point to the season. But let's go ahead, first play from scrimmage. We're in the shotgun formation. This is Mariota rolling out to his right, looking for a receiver, but he gets hit as he throws, and it's going to fall incomplete. So we are now looking at a 2nd and 10. We go with this stretch. This is Derrick Henry trying to take this one to the outside. He breaks out of one tackle, breaks out of another one, but in total, he ends up losing 2 yards. So 3rd and 12 right now. Shotgun formation. The blocks are there, stepping up in the pocket, and this is a terrible throw. Looking for Tajae Sharp. It will fall incomplete, and that's going to bring on Andrew Luck in this Indianapolis Colts offense. And look at his stats. 15 touchdowns. So only 3 interceptions for Andrew Luck. So a fantastic year on paper stat-wise, but the wins are not there. Only 2 wins so far on the season. So they go ahead and they go to the ground on their first play from scrimmage. That's going to be Marlon Mack. He will get a short gain to the right. So now it is 2nd down. Andrew Luck looking to his left, this time looking for Jack Doyle. He can now hold on to the football. So now the Colts are looking at a 3rd and 8. If we can force a 3 and out, that will be pretty good and get the ball back in pretty good field position. So this is Andrew Luck. All the time in the world, ends up holding on to it too long, and eventually he runs out of time. So he gets brought down for the sack. So now we have the football 1st and 10. We have the football off to Derrick Henry, and he is getting a decent game of 4. 2nd and 6 now. We decided to go right back to the ground. This time to the other side, and Derrick Henry lowering his shoulder, and he has room to run, taking off down the sideline. Will he be caught? No, he will not. That is going to be a touchdown, a huge play by Derrick Henry. 76-yard touchdown run. We get on the scoreboard first, and we have still been waiting for Derrick Henry to really showcase. He has been off and on this season. He's been performing better as of late, but that is definitely a run that we would like to see. And hopefully, he can continue to do things like that moving forward. Right there, the Colts. They get a first down. Now, 2nd and 9, they hand the football off to Marlon Mack. A series of one cuts for whatever reason, but it works. He gets a first down. 1st and 10. They're under center. They go with a play fake this time. This is Wesley Woodyard. He is coming up with a sack that is huge because now it's going to be 2nd and 20 for the Indianapolis Colts. So they go with a play fake right here. This is Andrew Luck looking down the middle of the field. He will connect with his receiver. That's going to be a first down. Moving the chains, and they cross over midfield. So right here they go with another play fake. Andrew Luck taking the shot deep down the field, and this one's going to fall incomplete. Our all-pro safety, Kevin Byard, he is there to break it up. 3rd and 9 now for the Colts. Andrew Luck dropping back, looking to his right, and this one's going to be completed to Rodgers, and that is going to be a first down. And Logan Ryan, to be getting paid the type of money he's getting paid, he's been off and on all season as well. You see right here on the out route, took him a little while to recover from that out route. That's why he gave up the first down. And now the Colts are at least in field goal range, but they're trying to get more than just a field goal. They go ahead and hand the football off to Marlon Mack, but he's only going to get a gain of 2. So now it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Colts. They go with this stretch. Marlon Mack trying to get to the outside. Wesley Woodyard, though, is all over that. He comes up with the tackle for a loss. So now 3rd and 11 for the Indianapolis Colts. This is Andrew Luck. Plenty of time once again, but is he going to hold on to it too long? Yes, he will. Brian Orakpo coming up with a sack right there, and we will have to hold them to a field goal, which is going to be right down the middle. So 7-3, that is the score, but we are back on offense. So let's see what this Titans offense can do on this possession. Look at that hole open up for Derrick Henry, able to explode through it. He's taking that one down to the 35-yard line. The next play, lined up under center now. A deep drop back, looking for the crossing route. We're going to find Tajay Sharp, and he is getting a nice gain down to the 43-yard line. Now 2nd and 2, first play of quarter number 2. There's going to be Mariota looking for Delaney Walker, able to connect, and we are taking this one into Indianapolis Colts territory. So hopefully we could go ahead and extend our lead on this possession. A good drive already, but right here, Derrick Henry does not help. He only gets a gain of about 2, so now it's going to be a 3rd and 8. We have to go ahead and try to convert right here, and we're going to do just that. That is Taywan Taylor making that catch, running out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So a very good play right there, and then Derrick Henry having a fantastic day. He's cutting up right here, getting the block, and Derrick Henry is gone. A 30-yard touchdown run from our big running back, and this is the performance that we want from him. He is our guy moving forward, and we need him to stay consistent. This is a great game and great coming out party as of right now. Right here, this is Malcolm Butler, #1 cornerback. He's coming up with that breakup. 3rd and 10. Andrew Luck looking for down the seam, looking down the middle for Jack Doyle. He's making that reception, and they are now across midfield down to the 44-yard line. Right here, though, Rashaan Evans, the rookie. He's going to light up Marlon Mack as he tries to get up the middle of the field. Right here, they go right back to the middle, though. A nice cutback, and that's going to make this a manageable 3rd and 3. So here comes Andrew Luck. Goes with the play fake, looking to his left. He's going to find Rodgers, who makes the catch. Gets blown up by Rashaan Evans, able to hold on to it. 2 plays later, the Colts. This is going to be Andrew Luck looking to his right, and this one's going to fall incomplete. A great breakup by Adoree Jackson, and now we just have to stop him and hold him to a field goal yet again. This is Andrew Luck all the time in the world and does not get rid of it. He gets brought down, does not a sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but they still have to settle for a field goal attempt, and this kick is going to be good. So 14-6. We would like to extend the lead, but you see Derrick Henry already in the first half, 121 rushing yards from Derrick Henry, by far his best half of the season. You see right here, we're going to find Delaney Walker right down the middle of the field. He is making the catch, and he is taking this one down to midfield. 2 plays later, we go with a nice draw, and Dion Lewis is going absolutely nowhere. So, big time 3rd down, 3rd and 10. Can we convert? This is Mariota taking the shot, looking for Taywan Taylor, and he is making the catch. A great play right there, and we are now down to the 26-yard line. Next play, we go with the stretch. This is Derrick Henry taking this one to the outside, and Derrick Henry will be brought down out of bounds, but that is taking us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. We have Dion Lewis down the middle of the field. He's making the catch, and he's being brought down at the 12-yard line. So we are right there trying to punch this one into the end zone before halftime. Right here, Mariota has all the time. He ends up stepping up, and he's going to slide down safely at the 4-yard line. That's a very good play because we are right here. 2nd and 2. We hand the football off, and Dion Lewis cannot pick up a first down right there. So big time 3rd and 2. Trying to at least get the 2 yards, but the pressure is coming. We end up rolling out to our left. Can we find an open receiver? No, we keep it ourselves, though, and that's going to be a first down picked up by Marcus Mariota. However, this is all coming back due to a holding penalty. So instead of a 1st and goal from about the 1 to the 2, we're looking at a 3rd and 12 from the 14-yard line. You see us dropping back, and what a play by the defender going airborne to swat that pass down. We have to settle for a field goal, and that kick is going to be right down the middle. So that takes us to halftime. We are leading 17-6. The running game has been fantastic for us. You would just hope we could have capitalized on it a little bit more and got those points at the end of the half. You see the Houston Texans, though. They are losing to the Washington Redskins. If we win here, they lose. That's going to be great. That should move us to the top of the division. As for the Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals, Lamar Jackson, 12 for 16, 211 yards, and 2 TDs in the first half. He is absolutely dominating the Cincinnati Bengals right now. And now looking at the Vikings and the Bears, Chicago, surprisingly, up 21-7, scoring 21 points against that Vikings defense, and Dalvin Cook only 6 yards rushing in the first half. So that is definitely interesting. Now back to our game. Andrew Luck, they get the football to start things off right away. That is Kevin Byard breaking that one up. It falls incomplete. And now they're going to be looking at a 3rd and 10 right here. Andrew Luck now looking to his left again, and the same exact results. This time it is Malcolm Butler knocking this football loose. So we get the ball after a quick 3 and out. Derrick Henry, hopefully he can lead us here in half number 2. So 1st and 10. We go with a pass here. It's going to be Marcus Mariota. Cannot pull the trigger, and he gets brought down for a sack. So 2nd and 18. We hand the football off to Derrick Henry, and he has no room at all to run. So now we are looking at a 3rd and long, 3rd and 19 to be exact. And we are dropping back. There's going to be Mariota getting hit as he tries to throw the football. It will fall incomplete. And we will have to punt the ball back to the Indianapolis Colts. So Marlon Mack right away gets the football. Look at him staying on his feet. He will get a gain of about 4 on that one. But then 2 plays later, it is 3rd down. This is Andrew Luck trying to find somebody open. Decides to take off himself, and he will be brought down about a yard shy of that 1st down marker. So they will punt the ball. We are back on offense. Right away looking for the drag again. Tajay Sharp. He's coming up with the catch. That's a gain of 4 yards. Now we're looking at a 3rd and 5 right here, though. Mariota trying to convert yet again, stepping up, but the pressure is coming a little too quickly, and he is going to be brought down for that sack. So they will have to punt the football. Here come the Colts yet again. They hand the football off to Marlon Mack. Had room to run, but that's going to be Wesley Woodyard coming up with the tackle seemingly out of nowhere. 2nd and 6. Andrew Luck looking for T.Y. Hilton, but he drops the football. So big time 3rd down here. Still trying to get them off the field. Do not want them to cut into their deficit a little bit at all, but they're going to convert. They're going to keep the drive alive. And the Colts, they're still hanging in this ball game. 1st and 10. They come out in the empty formation. Andrew Luck sees the pressure, gets rid of it quickly. That is T.Y. Hilton. Luckily for us, that is Adoree Jackson coming up with that touchdown-saving tackle, essentially. 1st and 10, though. They hand the football off to Marlon Mack again. He gets absolutely blown up, but he is not dropping the football at all. 2nd and 2. Going with a play fake. Andrew Luck is going to go ahead and squeeze this one in there to Jack Doyle, but he cannot hold on to the football, so that is definitely beneficial to us. 3rd and 2, though. Go with a play fake. Cannot find the receiver open, and he just throws this one away. And we're fine because they have to settle for a field goal, which is up, which is going to be good. So for the Colts, they make this a 1-score game, now trailing by 8. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. But for us, we know a field goal or a touchdown this possession will be absolutely great. So hand the football off and that's going to be a nice run by Derrick Henry, picking up a first down right there. Now, the next play, lined up in the I formation, going with a play fake, looking for a receiver deep down the field. Can we find one? We eventually see one dragging across. That is Rashad Matthews making the catch and able to get both feet down in bounds. So very good play there. Now, after a holding penalty, we are looking at a 2nd and 19. We get the football back to Rashad Matthews with a nice spin move, though, able to get past the defender, and he gets hit out of bounds. A crazy play right there, but we are clearly in field goal range. So we go with a play fake right here, rolling out to our left, and we go ahead and keep this one ourselves with Mariota, but he stumbles out of bounds. So a minimal gain of just 4, but we still have the football, and we're still trying to convert. As right here, Tajay Sharp has an opportunity, but he drops the football. So, big time 3rd and 6 right here. Can we convert, try to score a touchdown, or are we going to settle for a field goal? Right here, we're rolling out to our left. Things look bleak. We just throw the football away, and we have to settle for a field goal. So this kick is up, and this kick is going to be good. So 20-9, we make this a 2-score game once again. The Colts now have the pressure of trying to get at least a field goal or a touchdown on this possession. But look at Marlon Mack starting things off with the bang. That is a nice run for him, taking that one down to the 36-yard line. The next play, Andrew Luck's going to find Jack Doyle again, making that reception. He's being brought down at the 44. So they're already putting together a pretty decent drive. 2nd and 2, they're picking up a first down. That is T.Y. Hilton making that reception. Andrew Luck again rolling out to his left. He's going to complete this one to Hilton, who makes that reception, but there is a flag down, and it's going to be a holding penalty. So that is definitely good news for us. They are now looking at a 1st and 20. Andrew Luck, he has time, but can he find an open receiver? Throws it in the coverage, and we are going to swat this one down. So Logan Ryan makes a pretty good play right there. 2nd and 20 now for the Colts. Andrew Luck all the time again. He's going to find a receiver down the middle, but he drops the football. It literally bounces off of his helmet. That is definitely great. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 20. You know we're trying to drop everybody back. Just don't give up the first down. This one falling incomplete. However, with just 7 minutes left in the game, the Colts are going for it on 4th down. So Andrew Luck is going to go ahead and take a shot deep down the field, and this one is going to fall incomplete. So a great play by our defense right there. We take over on downs, and we're already pretty much in field goal range right here, though. 2nd and 8. That is Tajay Sharp making a great catch, and that's going to move the chains for us. The next play, we go with a play fake, looking for a receiver down the field. Are we going to be able to find one? Why not take a shot? But we're going to overthrow Tajay Sharp right there. So we're going to be looking at a 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. We go with a stretch and a nice run right here by Derrick Henry, and he's taking this one down to the 19-yard line. But on 3rd down, we're still trying to pick it up. Who's going to be open is going to be Delaney Walker, a reliable tight end who is wide open. 1st and goal now from the 9-yard line. Can we finally punch this one into the end zone? This is Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry getting to the outside, but he will be brought down at the 3-yard line. So we're still trying to punch this one in. We get this in the end zone. That is definitely going to be game, and we end up being brought down for a sack. So 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line is the 3rd time the charm. Can we get it into the end zone? And yes, we can. That is Rashad Matthews with the touchdown reception. And like I said, that is going to be the ball game. So we end up winning this game 27-9. We are back at 500 with the 4-4 record, 5-5 record, excuse me. And that is definitely good for this team. Looking at the stats, Marcus Mariota was 12 for 20, 165, 1 TD, no interceptions. A okay game for Mariota, but didn't turn the ball over, and that's definitely been his Achilles heel, has been turning over the football. But Derrick Henry, 160 yards on 17 carries, average 9.4 yards per carry, had 2 touchdowns as well. Dion Lewis had a pretty good game also. Tajay Sharp, he led us with 3 receptions. So did Delaney Walker and Rashad Matthews. So pretty okay for our receivers. Like I said, nobody is standing out. Hopefully, though, we could bring in a playmaker at that receiver position that can actually stand out and make crazy plays for us. Now, for this week, who is being upgraded? We have an upgrade available for Adoree Jackson. He has been progressing like crazy so far this season. He's now going to be an 86 in the man-to-man archetype, plus 2 man coverage, plus 2 play recognition, and then adding 1 to his tackling. And what does that bring him to now? He has the plus 2 on top of that to his man coverage, but his natural man coverage now at an 86, which is great. Zone at an 84, and his play recognition now is going to be at a 79. Of course, we get the bonuses because he's feeling himself right now. He has confidence, and that is great. As for the injuries, we have a few of them now. Jarrell Casey, he's out for 4 weeks. Corey Davis, he's out for 4 weeks still. Now Harold Landry, he will be returning in 1 week. So pretty big injuries here. When we take a look now at the standings, like I said, we are clearly back in it. 5-5. Houston Texans are 5-5. And who do we play next week? We play the Houston Texans. So that's going to be an absolutely huge matchup, and I cannot wait to play the Texans once again. But that is everything that I have for today's episode. As always, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please go ahead, leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.